Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. We are playing as the Terrapin Conglomerate, exploring our neighboring space, and I just realized that we can see the colors of our guys. Yeah. Just kind of bland. Black and gray. It's always seemed to have that. But we'll turn that on. Anyway, we are just exploring around. We've got 4 worlds colonized. We need more eventually, but that will come, you know, later. I might upgrade the Nomatar station. I suppose I don't really need to. I should upgrade this one, though. Yeah, I think we'll upgrade this one, because it is on our border. Even though we're, you know, friendly with them and everything like that. I do need the Starhold technology to upgrade that further. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back in. Down below, there is something unusual about the research outpost on Prithy 5. The structure itself is commonplace enough, a temporary shelter erected against the harsh elements, allowing surface-level planetary study for a limited time before it wears down and conditions become untenable. But it is situated on top of a rocky formation poking through the sea of ice that covers the planet. The crew of the Bacon Quester found an intricate system of caves and narrow passages leading into this mountain, accessible from inside the research outpost. In one of the larger cavern halls, they found the desiccated remains of the outpost's original staff. I don't think I've ever seen this text before. This contingent of Terrapin researchers had originally been dispatched elsewhere, but evidently diverted to this uninhabited and hostile planet to set up shop. Of course, the self-proclaimed exile is now nowhere to be found, and the Bacon Quester has launched one of its escape pods, transporting the bodies of the deceased back to Chelonis. Unfortunate. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh wow, an arid world, a desert world, a savanna world, and an alpine world. But there is also a primitive civilization on the desert world. It would be the big one. Also, we have, there's our stronghold tech. Modular engineering, starbase building cost, and starbase module build cost, minus 25%. Yes, please. Let's grab that.
Construction project concluded.
Alright, Robin is done down here. Let's move over here. We'll begin working our way up this way. Lacks 1.223, really? You have claimed the Welguvis system. FTL inhibition. There we go. Speculative hyperlane breaching. I'm going for it. I don't care about what else there is. Alright. You have just pushed down into there. That's okay. You're still showing up as equivalent. Okay, I'm at 3,500 energy. Let's spend a little bit of it. There's only one thing to clear up here, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Let's clear up this, and then over here. Clear up the ones that will get adjacency.
System
there we go.
Survey concluded. Horizons expanded.
Old gods approaching the undaunted. We'll get that in a second. There we go. The Bacon Quester has entered the Arai system, and its crew report that a stellar object not unlike the Shrine to the Untold is indeed orbiting the star. That is a continental world. Let's go ahead and grab that first.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, Ashley, go ahead and get back to automated survey.
Shipwreck study. Fascinating.
You don't seem to have made contact with these guys, or at least you don't have anything going on with them. Autocannons, okay. Alright, Eagle Claw, you are done up here. I guess I'll go grab this. And let's go research these down here. And then we'll head up this way. Start working on all of these things. He will be at this for quite a while. Okay, that's good. Calling and drop strike force is upgraded and everything like that. And I was going to upgrade this, but I don't have the money for it right now. After days of activities that can best be termed fiddling, Science Officer X-Gemini has retrieved the Doctrine of the Undaunted, a textile scroll coated with a sturdy plastic polymer. Fascinating.
Research concluded.
Okay, pop growth speed plus 10%, very nice. Cloning. Okay, so there is a new strategic resource related to terrestrial sculpting called Gray Dust, a slurry of elements reduced to particulate matter. Once distributed across a planet, gray dust can be activated by nanomachines to rapidly alter planetary conditions. Terraforming speed plus 15%, terraforming cost plus 15%. I'm not sure if you can turn that off if you get it, though. I wouldn't mind terraforming, but right now I think I want interstellar fleet traditions. It's probably a good idea to start working on that. We do have the Starhold. I can upgrade my home starbase, although I should probably think about
Tile blocker clear.
where I would want one. I mean, my home world is actually pretty central to everything, which is kind of impressive. But I don't know that I want it to be the shipbuilding place. I guess I would. There's really no reason not to, I suppose. Okay, you're down here. We cannot afford to get any of that, so let's start exploiting resources. Bacon fryer. There's really nothing that you can do right now.
System survey concluded. Anomaly found.
Oh, look, another terraformable world. Okay, you've almost grown here. Let's... We're getting society output, but some more food would also be good. Although... let's not do that yet. I don't think it's going to matter because these are in progress, but... what do I want? I guess I'd just go for science, although I am getting a massive amount of society research, and that's what this place benefits from. Yeah, I'll go for food right now, actually. Start building those. Yep, terraforming candidate discovered.
Anomaly found.
Measured surface temperature of Eri 7A is in the hundreds of degrees, despite its frozen surface. What could be causing these discrepancies? Well, it's apparently very easy, so let's go ahead and research it. Where exactly is this? Up here. Go ahead and do that. Let's get some science here. You are growing into some science. Okay. Not sure what I want to do about that yet. Now, I am eventually going to want Utopian Dream. Okay, we've scanned this arid world. Titanic life, no food, though. White Hell. Despite the seemingly frozen surface of Eri 7A, the planet's orbital path around Eri leaves it blistering at several hundred degrees. Under normal circumstances, this would sublimate the ice on Eri 7A's surface. However, extreme gravitational pressure exerted by the planet's ultra-dense core keeps the water in a solid state, resulting in a planet of fiery hot ice. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's see, Stone Age,
Special project.
Industrial Age, Industrial Age. Let's see. The archaeologists investing in the derelict Ute cruiser above Iswiria 4 have transmitted their report. There are 2 large cryochambers on the cruiser's midsection, designed to house 1 Ute each in suspended animation. Given the massive size of Ute individuals, this was apparently their standard crew complement on vessels of this size. No Ute remains were found anywhere on the ship, but the archaeologists managed to recover logs from a computer that monitored the life signs and medical condition of the crew. It has provided valuable data on Ute physiology. An interesting find. Shouldn't that be some society research too?
Anomaly found.
Oh, this one is challenging. Unexpected life signs have been encountered on survey of the toxic planet Kunbar 4. Small, but significant. We will leave that be for now. You have claimed Hempra. Okay. You can do that if you want. That can be upgraded.
System survey concluded.
Oh boy! More terraforming candidates. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade this.
Project concluded.
And let's save up the money for upgrading the Bright Shell Station. Although, yeah, let's spend a little bit.
Situation log updated.
Old gods approaching the Percipient. The Bacon Quester has entered the Egoic system, and its crew report that a stellar object not unlike the Shrine of the Untold is indeed orbiting the star. I see. Alright, let's research that first. Actually, let's see, you're down here. When you're done, go build that outpost. Strategic resource discovered. Teldar crystals. Okay. That's over there, unfortunately. Not a whole lot that we can do about that.
Construction project concluded. Special project concluded.
Old Gods, Shrine to the Percipient. Science Officer X Gemini has reported back with the Bacon Questers' findings at the Percipient's Shrine. They recognized early on that a text in some logographic script is inlaid in the walls, heavily distorted by the layers of translucent lacquer. Initial attempts at unscrambling the text, relying on the raw processing power of the Bacon Questers' computers to reconstruct the text from plain images, proved fruitless, as it was simply too distorted to place in any known lingual family. Next, the crew of the Bacon Quester attempted bombarding the lacquer with light of varying wavelengths and intensity, but no beneficial reactions were observed. X-Gemini apparently considered physically separating the lacquer from the inlaid text, but realized that the strange glyphs would doubtlessly have been made misshapen to begin with, only to assume their proper shape when viewed correctly through the lens of the lacquer. Science Officer X-Gemini was about to call the mission a failure when, looking up as they irritably paced along the edges of the circular space, they realized that discrete lines of cohesive text were momentarily forming before their eyes, melting away only to be replaced by new lines. Not long after they had the ceiling, walls, and floor imaged in a spiral pattern. Texts from other shrines should help us piece it all together. Alright, let me check something real fast. Okay. The complete doctrine of the gods, for that is what the recovered texts have to be regarded as, dwarfing the fairy tale scraps upon which the old Terrapin religions were founded, is as shockingly revelatory as it is revolutionary. With only a little bit of creative interpretation, it is clear that the people of Chelonus were meant for great things, guided by the strong hand of a religious leader. Our path is one to godhood, but our past is littered with prophecies unfulfilled and sin born of ignorance. Redemption is ephemeral. We can suppress the findings for 80 influence, monetize the findings for 1,500 energy credits, but what can we learn from this? 350 society research, or we walk in the footsteps of the divine. 426 unity. I wouldn't mind the unity, although... yeah, that would not get us up to the next thing. I also don't want to shift my ethics towards spiritualist. So that's out. 350... that's only 6 months, I guess, of society research. 1,500 energy credits is a lot. That's like, what, 300 months of energy production? 80 influence would also be really good. I think we should monetize the findings right now. Nah, influence is... I mean, influence always comes, but you always need influence. Yeah, there are very few times in this game where I'm just like, what the heck do I do with all my influence, kind of thing. Admittedly, I do like to hover at the cap, so... when I can. Well, can't really do that anymore. But, yeah, we will suppress the findings. Get some influence. I like that. Okay, not a great arid world. None of the other things have been surveyed. That's a good tropical world. Wasn't there a tomb world somewhere around here? There is another Gaia world that I should probably colonize. Oh, right. No, it's here or over here or something.
System survey concluded. Anomaly found.
Okay, plant life of truly incredible proportions dominates the landscape of Fangnar 5. Its vibrant colors and gargantuan size, almost calling to our xenobiologists. Go ahead and research that. Let's move you there. Let's build a robot here. Build that there. Alright. You're expanding out that way. That's fine. Alright, that's upgrading. I was going to save up and upgrade this, and I can do so. Predaceous plant life. It's a new picture. Science Officer Rosechan 2 has made some troubling finds on Fengnar 5. The planet's megaflora is not only widespread and gargantuan in proportion, but also predatory. Various species of carnivorous plants rest patiently on its surface, releasing aromatic lures into the air and waiting for prey to come near. Luckily, it doesn't smell like ham. Sensitive tendrils on the terminus of the plant's leaves register the approach of animals, resulting in the plants snapping shut around their hapless prey, which are left to be slowly corroded by digestive acids. Rosechan II warns that any future colonists will have to steer clear of these predatory plants, as they appear more than capable of trapping a lone adult terrapin. Disconcerting. Gained 250 society research, though. Was that here? No, that was the Alpine world. Yes, so now it has a new modifier. Predatory plants. Habitability minus 10%. Society output plus 10%. That would be okay, I suppose. If I didn't mind tiling over the food, that would be okay. But I suppose that would be best to get some good adjacency.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, you have done that. See, are there any large deposits here? Not really. Any large deposits here? Nope. Okay. Let's just start working on it. Enlightenment completed. The thousands of scientists and advisors we sent to Manny's Den have finally completed the arduous task of bringing the local civilization up to an early space age level of technology. Under their new unified government, the aliens now style themselves as the Glostwerhenny Technocracy, and they have agreed to become our vassals. We have ceded full control of the system and dismantled our observation post, as per the conditions of our treaty with them. This is a great day. Alright, so they're there. You know what? I'm going to get you over here and survey that before they can do so. Oh, look at how derpy they are. That is an odd sound for them to make. Incidentally, I figured out why they've been added in. There is an event chain. Subject casts his bell eye on me, huh? Let's see. Pathetic loyal, plus 100. Relative power of subjects. Offer trade deal. Actually, yeah, I'll give you that in exchange for minerals. Oh, no, you're not going to have any. Never mind. You'll need time to build up a stockpile.
Research concluded.
Alright, interstellar fleet traditions. Let's do new research. We can do fleet command limit. Let's go for the heritage site because we do need more unity. You know what? Let's move you down here so you're working the food.
Construction project concluded.
Robin. Let's go ahead and build that starbase. I think these guys are ones who are not ideal. Yeah, xenophobes and militarists, but
construction project concluded.
it's okay. Alright, over here. Can we build all of that? Yes, we can. I'll do so.
Hostile IFF signatures detected.
What? Oh, right. I have never taken care of these guys. I have not taken care of them yet. Whoops. Alright, well, I think they'll get taken out by our station here, so...
Construction project concluded.
Alright. Colony drop strike force. Go up there, take care of that.
System survey concluded.
Okay, our trade deal with the United Kingdom of Rax, the active sensor link, has run out. Do I care? Oh, interesting. That active sensor link is what was giving me all those names, and I don't have those anymore. Do we have a trade deal with them? Yeah, I mean a research agreement? Yes, we do. They are not all that interested in this. Do you want some food? Nope. Do you want some minerals? You want some energy, I should say. Yeah, you'll take some energy. We'll get that going. Okay, whatever is up here, it is not a, it is not an actual empire. Let's go ahead and build that observation post. Unusual tectonics. What the Halley's eel found on Hagawa 5A were not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Science Officer Eagleclaw asserts that these angular blocks of rock are the product of interactions between tectonic plates. Their shape's the result of the unusual technophysics inherent in the planet's crust. The perfect angularity of these thrust faults implies a possibility of aliens tampering with Hagawa 5A's crust at some point in the past. We get unusual tectonics for 3 engineering and 6 physics. That is a really good one. And it's always a nice one to get. Let's see, how are we doing? 1.6.3.5... 6.49, that's pretty good. Anything else that I want to make changes here? I should probably get you working on something else. I should get you working on that. Okay, we have a lot of got a lot of energy credits right now, so I think that we can afford to clear up a few things. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I am happy with that. And when we come back next time, we will continue to explore. We've only found these 4 aliens. On the other hand, we're 50 years into the game and have not explored more than a quarter of the galaxy. There is a lot more to do. It is definitely slowed down the exploration of the galaxy. On the other hand, I do kind of feel like I probably should have set it so that the mid-game crisis and late-game crisis were a lot farther away. Because we are halfway to the mid-game crisis, and that's gonna be a thing. We're 4 months away from speculative hyperlane breaching, which will be really nice, and 9 months away from modular engineering, and 2 months away from heritage site. All good stuff. All good stuff. Could have jumped up right there, but that's fine. Not too worried about it. Anyway, when we come back next time, I just realized that there's some branches out here, which might mean that this connects up, and that probably means that there is something there that they have not gone after, that they have not taken care of. Interesting. Anyway, that will all be later. See you next time, everyone.